Alright. Back to this game, huh? So, it's been a while since I played Deltarune casually, you could say. Normally this would be like a challenge day since it's a Wednesday, but today we're doing something different. As you know, next week, Chapter 5 releases. Now I already did a Deltarune playthrough like not even like 2 months ago, but I already did the pacifist or good boy route, or good envy route, whatever. So this time we're doing the other route, weird route, but not just any old weird route. We're doing glitches again. Now I already showed how to do the get the thorn ring early in that old live stream long ago, so we're gonna continue off there. And this will help us, well, get through this a little faster now. And I'll also be showing off other glitches. At least those that I can remember. Huh? What's going on? What are we doing? So, let's continue. A large event is going to happen in the streets later. We were supposed to make room for something big. What are we cleaning up for, you ask? You don't know. A parade, perhaps? I think that's all clean being done in vain. Oops. Alright, so... luckily, we don't need any guides for this. I heard the roller coasters are undergoing maintenance. That's a pain because it's our only form of public transit. I did this intros now, maybe 2 different from normal play, but I don't remember if I even went back here in a while. But hey, at least with the thorn ring early, we don't have to wait for 2 turns of this. Yeah, mostly like you're gonna do chapter 2 today, but and maybe the first half of chapter 3 if we get there. Chris, are you sure this is the wrong way? So yeah, we're probably gonna do chapter 2 and early chapter 3. And then we'll do finishing chapter 3 and chapter 4 on Friday. Alright, since they said frozen, we know we're still in the weird route. And I hope you enjoy doing this now because we're gonna go through this entire city, freezing the world. Alright, now these are cleared. Now something I wanted to do for a long time. One-shot this ambulance because it has way too much defense. Right. And let's continue through back here. Now, there's actually something you don't have to proceed here, but I will. Don't remember if I even which route I did before. Sorry, Chris. Could you deal with them somehow? Maybe get in the other household? Hey, Chris, you can't leave yet, you know. You need to deal with the mice first. You can do it, Chris. I believe in you. Hey, Chris, you aren't gonna leave me here, are you? Think about all the pencils I gave you. The peppermint cookies I share with you. I'll do your homework for you. Chris, Are you really going to leave me? Huh? What did you say? But the mice. I You don't have to do this, but well, it's in character, I guess you could say. Phew. We'd better not have to do something like that again. Seriously, when did Chris get so bossy? So yeah, it's just a weird raw playthrough with some glitches. This one just making the weird raw portion a bit faster. Also, if you notice, when I was equipping the thorn ring, I also have almost a full inventory of weapons. Why? Well, that's a surprise tool that will help us later. Alright, Ryu-kun can't run away from me. One thing that is a bit annoying though, that I didn't find out until testing, I actually bought one too many mecha swords. It's an advertising for a giant Ferris wheel. Gosh, that's amazing. Makes the one at the festival look like a toy. I wonder if Susie would want to. Gosh, who am I kidding? Oh, so you can shake him and reach the top? See the festival kids? I know there's a catch shakers. Huh? I mean, sure, if you really want to, you can make up for when we were kids. It's when did Chris get so? No way. It's gotta be some kind of prank. Oh, and you two young beings sealed on a school night. Could I interest you in some brand new dating shoes? Huh? No, you got it all wrong. Chris and I are just, friends? Chris has been my neighbor forever. We've been through so much, sometimes it feels like we know each other better than anyone. Yet somehow, it's hard to say we're exactly friends. We're something else. What does that mean? There's no good interpretation, that's for sure. If you're something else, maybe dating shoes isn't right. Maybe I can trust you in a freeze ring? Huh? A ring? Sorry, I don't think we need something like that. Come on, Angel. You can't get stronger without good equipment. Stronger? Right. I guess that's how it works here. Chris buying me a ring? Yeah, right. Get it. Huh? Chris, you'd buy it for me? Sure, I guess. You could ask about it. How much does it cost? I just realized that hold space, storage space is incorrect. Well, it's for items, but the freeze ring isn't an item, it's an equipment. Just a small fee of $18.25. Huh? Sorry, we don't have that much money. Still, it was nice of Chris to offer. Get it. Huh? Me? You were asking me to get it. Chris, come on, you know we can't afford that. Get it. What? Chris, I just told you we don't have the money. What are you asking me to do? Or are you asking me to just get it? Chris. No, not me. I could never get it. You got the freeze ring. What? What just happened? Did I actually just... No, they must have given to us the ring. Besides, it's good to get stronger. Isn't it? Thanks, Chris. Let's see this freeze ring. -10 attack and -8 magic. No way. Wasn't even worth getting it. When you step off the switch, the lightning comes back. How about I hold it down and you go across? Nice teamwork. So you know, nothing bad is going to happen. Getting that ring was good, wasn't it? So stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about stepping off the switch and letting Chris get... Well, no. Don't think that. It's horrible. It's natural. Chris? What are you talking about? I must have said something out loud. And now they all run away. Starting with the thorn ring is making this so much faster. Right, one last one for this set. Now we're getting more cash, Noel. You and Noel are filled with power. Alright, who's next? You. Just raise so that their turn ends a little faster. Now, here's actually why I said I got too many weapons. It's necessary for another glitch, but it does stop us from getting the bounce blade. As I'll show after this rear twin fight. Inside was the bounce blade. Too many weapons to take the bounce blade. And yeah, too many weapons. And there's no way to throw them or drop them or sell them. So sadly I have to leave this right here. So let's continue. Alright. 3 ambulances. No, not Noelle. She already has low health. At least she'll be healing slightly between fights. Be a real Kun, you're not escaping me. Up, over, down. Oof. Let's get some more grazing in here, shall we? Right. Is there anything else around here? Oh yeah, because I got the thorn ring early, Spamton is actually going to use his... Which he'll talk like if we already bought it, since we technically did. Don't worry, for our no money back guarantee. This is one purchase you will regret for the rest of your life. Oh good, the knockable door is still here. Alright. We cleared most of this area. And so let's just continue. Oh look, Chris. Another puzzle. How should we solve it this time? Proceed. How? There's nowhere to go. Chris, the path is blocked, isn't it? Proceed. Chris, what are you doing? Chris, is everything okay? Proceed. Chris, there's lightning in the way. If you move any further, I'll be... Chris! You didn't really hear what I said earlier, did you? You wouldn't let me... Proceed. Chris? Proceed. There, it looks like I did it. I just listened to Chris's command. And somehow, before I knew it, the puzzle was finished. What was I thinking? Chris wasn't trying to hurt me. They were just making me stronger. I don't know what other word to use, but chills. It's frozen solid. Like, even outside is a pump. Alright, mouse or mice. Oops. Just don't attack Noel when you're still gonna go out. Alright. One left. Well, of these mice. Right. Now another 3 mice to take out. Alright, one more to go again. So let's see. Not much left here. Oh, go ahead and do the puzzle. Isn't it a good thing? I'm solving things by myself, taking new things for myself, defeating enemies by myself. And every time I do it, I'm getting stronger. What did I do when we got the ring? When I solved that puzzle? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I can't remember. It doesn't matter if the battles are bring together. If Chris tells me to do it, I can do things I could never do before. Isn't it a good thing? I'm getting stronger. As long as I just do what they say. As long as I'll finish, Chris. Should we do some more enemies? Should we find some more enemies? Almost there. Oops. We don't want to act, we want to freeze. Oops. Good thing it's mostly targeting Chris here. One more to go. Okay. Right. And just gonna borrow these two. And let's continue. Noel, there you are. Just in time. We can go back to Queen Anne. Noel? Chris, it looks like another enemy. Should I freeze them? Noel? Noel, it's me. Don't you recognize me? Ridley? Noel, are you okay? What are you doing with Chris? We're just... Getting stronger. Getting stronger? How? Chris, what are you doing? Proceed. What? Proceed? Where? Well, what are they talking about? That's it, Chris. I don't know what you're doing. But if you're hurting my friend Noel, then I have no choice to stop you by force. Chris, ready yourself. Oh, wait. Burley! Stop! Run away! Burley blocks the way. And then they use the attack that gives you a lot of grazing. Snowgrave, 100 TP. Fatal. Snowgrave? I don't know that song. I'm telling you, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm telling you, stop. I don't know what you're talking about. Fine. You wanna see what happens so bad? Watch what happens when I cast a spell I don't know. Noel casts Snowgrave. What? What happened? There was so much snow. I couldn't see anything. I don't feel so good. I think I'm going to go home. It's hard to see into the ice. I also think it's the last time I can see it. Innocent boys are fast asleep. Well, let's continue, shall we? Into an alley that looks familiar, in a sense. It's a manhole. There's a ladder leading inside. Enter it. You climb into the manhole. Looks like we finally found the fountain. Yeah, but where the hell is Chris? Chris! Where the hell were you? We were searching everywhere for you. Even Susie was worried. No, I wasn't. Just, tell us if you're gonna... Hey, Chris, you, okay? You look kinda... No, Chris, if you're hurt, Susie can heal you. Yeah, that's right. I'm a healing master now, Chris. I am better than Ralsei, so... If, you hurt yourself or something, then... You could try doing a hug like I did earlier. Shut up and let's just go already. A stone statue. Strangely, it looks like Lancer. Huh? Isn't this... that guy from before? Why is there a statue of him? It's not a statue, Susie. Huh? You see, each dark fountain creates a different world. A world whose darkness reflects the will of its fountain. But those darkness can exist in their own worlds. They may not be long if they go to another one. Oh. So if we just bring him back to Castletown, do we, have to do that? Yes. Whatever. It's a familiar looking statue. It's terrible. The butlers are all trapped in the cafe. Queen is nowhere to be found, and with no one to defend it, a strange force has taken over the mansion. Should we take the royal pen? The silver watch, and we have the pink raiment on. It's locked. Whoa, you saucy little sponge. You don't barge in when a man is changing forms. Wait 1 second. Is that my esteemed customer? Thanks to you and that little hachimama, I'm living big, and soon I'll have everyone in this city eating right out of my... I sure hope no one steals the fountain around now. I sure hope. What stops us? Oh. Barrier. Alright. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, go with all violence, alright, after all. Yeah. Just gotta go around, raise some more. That's enough for a Root Buster. Well, more than enough. Okay. I think we can do this with just attacks. Nah, well, it's one extra turn. Doesn't matter too much. Right. Mouse, well done. We can just go around this way. Oh, I could have just gone up. Oh, I was holding straight up. Too much. Alright. I think I want to go right here. Okay, good. Okay, here's just run forward. Let's see. Okay, we're going left. Ah, Ross, say why. Ross, so you didn't have to touch the pickus. Yeah, it's silent. To do next pass. Okay, it didn't matter that I messed with Susie. Well, that was way too early for Susie. Oh. It's actually better if I keep the task up so then it just keeps doing the grazing attack. Yeah, just let me use Root Buster way more often. If I got that right, could have been done this turn. Alright. Well, that's all the battles before the boss. Alright, let's just continue. No coffee here though. Oh, I forgot about the where we're right here. Alright. Just enough for a Root Buster. Just go like this. That only did 5%, so we're gonna actually deal damage this turn. Yep. Nothing here. Is there? Yep. Now let's see which version of Rousey we'll get. Huh? Hey, it says this is Noelle's room. Chris, let's go in and save her. And teach her to not get in our way. Chris? Fine, I'll just do it myself. Chris, don't you wonder how they're doing in there? I said, don't you wonder how Noelle and Susie are doing? You're right, Chris. It's only been 30 seconds. I'll wait a minute first. Okay, sleeping. Alright, let's go. Uh-huh? Wait. You were supposed to... Hey, let's go. Oh, wait, Susie. What, happened in there? What do you mean, what happened? In there, with Noelle. Nothing. Nothing? Nothing at all. Just told her everything was a dream. Now she's feeling better. Anything else? No, let's go. I'll tell you later, Chris. Hey! No, as long as Susie's happy, right? Yeah, that line is a little different after... It's different after Chapter 4. Right? Oh, there's a heal. I didn't have to dodge these. Oh. The Iron Shackle and the tail. Alright, let's go. Right. Yep. The night. The roaring night. Today, it deigned to create this world, reaching its long hand to the sky, and coursed its will into its blade, and made, thrusting the fountain from the earth. Unfortunately, the world they created is trapped within the confines of the library, If only we had a way to make more darkness, we might be able to cover the whole world. That is when I realized this power of the will, this power of determination, is this not something that all lightners possess? If one was simply determined enough, could not anyone make a dark fountain? So then, if the night has taken its leave, then I will simply make a new one. But here I am, still empty-handed in my quest. Noah is in no condition to assist me now. She must rest. And Bird Boy, I searched for him for ages, but my sensors cannot detect him anywhere. How thoughtful you two have come to help me. Chris, Susie, which one of you wants to be the new knight? Get out of our way. No one needs to wake up. Wake? No. She has already awakened too much. Let her close her eyes and sleep away into a darker dream. Now, which one of you wants to help me cover this world in darkness? Queen, why? Why do you want to unleash the roaring so much? What is that? The roaring? Yeah, that. What is that? If too much darkness is released, titans will emerge from the fountain and destroy everything. All darkness will turn into statues, and all lightners will be lost in eternal chaos. Holy circus, are you serious? You really didn't know that? No? Well, my plans are shot. My one idea to help Noel failed. Go ahead, Chris. Steal the fountain. I will not stay in your way any longer. Hey, wait. You don't have to. I mean, doesn't have to be goodbye, you know? Never. I have no idea what you're talking about. We have our own dark world. You can stay there, you know? Who knows? Maybe someday you'll even get to meet Noel again. Really? Maybe? Fatal Exception Sweets in ohhowyeah.exe. Susie, I knew you were a nice girl. Hey, I'm just... Chris, go see the fountain. I'm gonna go see Noel before you do. Oh, Chris. I'll tell Queen about our hotel. Chris, I look forward to being your wacky roommate. Chris, the fountain is waiting. Chris, the fountain is waiting for you. Amazing, so I can turn your castle into my mansion. Wait, that's not what I'm saying. Alright, now to totally finish the chapter with no bosses. Just gonna fill my inventory here. Save on the rooftop. And let's continue. It was as if your very soul was glowing. Not. Let me say thanks. Thanks for your total jackass stunt. I have become Neil. And now it's my mansion, my city, my world. So why are you stealing the fountain? To screw me over at the good part? What are you, a game show host? Ah, kid, forget it. I'm an honest man. I'll let you pay your way out of this one. Pay. With your rapidly shrinking life. It's time to be a big shot. I remember when you were just a lost little sponge, sleeping at the bottom of a dumpster. Sam turns to the audience and laughs. I gave you everything I had, my life advice. I told you 4 left, and asked you buy or don't buy. Since I'm doing this on console, I do not have access to being able to make Spamton mad, but I can shoot small bullets while charging the big shot at least. I gave you my commemorative ring for the price of my favorite year. Right, simple attack. Actually, let me raise a little bit. And this is how you repay me, treating me like DLC. What? Are you serious? It's for you. That was close. Let's go up and down. There is no audience. No, I get it. It's you and that Hochimama you've been making, haven't you? Right. At least it's the easy version of that attack. You've been making hyperlink locked. And now that you have your own supply, you don't need me. Aim for the mouth. Oops. I was too trusting, too honest. I've always been the man of the pippus, a real pippus person. Oops. Might want to try a bagel. I should have known you would have used my ring for evil. Oh, right. That's why I sold it to you. Oops. Too high there. Another excess here. You think making frozen chicken with your side chick is gonna let you drink up that sweet, sweet freedom sauce? I really would like to hit the small ones. Or not. I even skipped the phone call. My esteemed customer, I see you are attempting to deplete my HP. Gotta admit, you got some guts, kid. Been a 1-for-1 battle. Neo never loses. It's time for a little blue light special. Spamton Neo's attack dropped. Spamton Neo's defense rose greatly. Didn't you know Neo is famous for its high defense? Now, enjoy the fireworks, kid. High defense, huh? So definitely a miss is not going to deal damage, right? So yeah, for some reason, both phases of Spamton Neo have negative defense. Chris called for help, but nobody came. What? You're calling friends? You think you can beat me with your friends' magic? Go ahead, kid. Call all you want. No one will ever pick up. Chris called for help, but nobody came. Go ahead and scream into the receiver. The voice runs out eventually. Your voice. Their voice. Until you realize you're all alone. Chris called for help, but nobody came. There will be no more miracles. No more magic. You lost when you tried to see too far. You lost it. Chris called for help, but nobody came. You make me sick. Muttering your lost friends, name at the bottom of a dumpster. No one's gonna help you. Get that through your beautiful head, you little worm. You whispered Noel's name. Her? You're still trying to use her? Ha ha ha! You think she can hear you now muttering her name? What's she gonna do? Make me an ice cream? Hey, is it cold in here or is it just me? Poor choice of words. Not even one guitar note. Huh? Riley's alarm. A dream? It really was just a... Susie? Susie, what are you doing here? You invited us to study, remember? Oh, right, I did. Didn't I? You're in a good mood. Did you have a good dream? It was a nightmare. Oh. I'm just happy I woke up. The end was nice, though. What happened? Well, hey, Bradley, time to get up and go. Bradley? Gosh, you've been studying too much, Bradley. Honestly, you deserve a little rest, you know? Sweet dreams. What are you doing? You don't have a tail, do you, Susie? Huh? No way, of course not. Really? That's great. That was weird. Chris. Somehow it doesn't feel like we just saved the world. Chris! Hey, wait a sec, Chris! Wait, we just actually saved the world, didn't we? Yeah, we really are heroes. And no one even knows. This is better that way, though. People would freak out if they knew the world was in danger. Though, kinda sucks to know I'll have to forget too. Whatever, let's get out of here. He doesn't seem to be awake. Before you left, you gathered up everything in the room. Man, it got late, didn't it? Guess you go home, huh? Alright, you don't have to say it. Don't want to home by yourself, huh? Well, if you're gonna make me, I guess. Let's go. So now we can actually do the glitch shown in the thumbnail. But first, we gotta get to school. Alright. So this is your castle town. It's magnificent. The population density is so wonderfully low. I bet the Swatches will love this. Where are the Swatchings, anyhow? Or a task manager? Or even regular tasks? Hey Chris, where's everyone else? Don't worry, Queen, I'm here. Me and only me. Well, I guess I'll go to my room. Let's take off the Jevils tail and give it to Susie. yes, save thing. Gonna have to. Gonna save here. Gonna speak to you. Mama B, I was ready for the cafe. What can I do now? Mama B, you returned my cake for me. I will never forget your kindness. Every day I'll give you dazzling favors. Every day your flavors become stronger. That's the power of baker's arms. Spin cake. So now that we saved and also just got the spin cake back, time to head home and do nothing else. Oh, and also Susie's equipped with the Jevils tail. Okay, so let's go here. Chris, you're going home? Alright. Then guess it's goodbye for today. See you tomorrow, Chris. Chris, I was studying with your... Alright, Chris, is that your friend? Why don't you invite her inside? Chris, I should, probably get going now. I was going to make a pie. Do you want any? Yes, I can come over for a bit. Feel free to come on in. Oh, excuse me. I'm Chris's mother, Toria. Yes, ma'am. I remember. Oh, you do? And you're Susie, are you not? Huh? You, remember my name, too? Of course, Miss Office is a good friend of mine. She often talks about you. Glad to hear it. Chris, the hell's the office saying about me? Susie, why don't you wash your hands over there? Then we can make the pie together. Make it together? Oh, but I don't know how to. Do not worry, I can teach you. Okay. Chris, Susie seems like a nice girl. I'm very happy you're friends with her, but... Chris, I heard from office about her behavior. If by any chance she influences you, leave the chalk alone, alright? Hands, washed. Wonderful, now we can... Oh, Chris, how about you and show Susie how to bake it? Chris, do you know how to make a pie? The hell, you haven't baking me any then. You pie hoarding piece of... excuse me, ma'am. Susie, you can just call me Tori outside of school. Oh, okay, sweet. Oh, Chris, you need to wash your hands too. And I suppose I shall teach Susie for now. Susie and I will start getting ready to make the pie. We will? Wait. Alright, time for the glitch. Hey, what are those metal people shapes in the cupboard? Like, handcuffs to the little guy's whole body. Those are the gingerbread, Susie. Gingerbread men and gingerbread monsters, of course. Gingerbread monsters, huh? Cool. So as you know, once you enter this room, you can't normally escape it. But with the power of the home button, you can just leave, and they're gone. No, it's one lower. So let's go back to Castletown, shall we? Also, I like how it just removes the audio. Like, it feels intentional that it just takes out the audio. But then it comes back. So, something is glimmering in the hall. Look inside. You reach inside and found something alongside a strange piece of glass. Jevils' toe was added to your armors. So now we're gonna have to save. Actually, no, not yet. I mean, you're free to, but there's something we have to do first before you save. For our next glitch, next part, we need Susie back, and there's only one way to get a girl like that. That's by going to the hospital. because for some reason this cutscene will give you Susie back. Silver drink, huh? That's the new one. Alright, what's the plan, honey? Maybe we could try Ice Shop? Ice on the Ice Palace boss. Don't you want to try Fire Shop or something? Huh? Yeah, you're right. Here, how about letting me control for a bit? No, I'll control it myself. Not like you to be a controller hog, honey. You feeling alright? Huh? Me? Of course I'm fine, Dad. I fell asleep in the library and, you know, just had a weird dream. Well, I knew that bird brain put you to sleep. What do? Start lecturing you on his theorem of the inequality of children's fighter games? No. He fell asleep too. Wow, he even put himself to sleep. Yeah, I guess so. Well, sounds like you two been hitting the books too hard. Why don't you go home and hibernate? I'll see you tomorrow at church. Dad, are you going to be okay to go? Of course. You take it easy, honey. Okay then. Yeah, I'll go home and rest. See you tomorrow, honey. Bye, Dad. Love you. Chris, what are you doing here? Hell if I know. Is Susie? Oh, this is Susie. Oh. Oh, are you back? Okay, it seems like everything's working now. I hope. Okay. Okay, looks like everything's working now. Oof. Well, remind you came as soon as the... You won't believe what just happened. There was a power outage that just barely fixed itself. So... Though you did miss nearly the entirety of Chapter 2. But hey, at least everything's working now. You, have? Cool, I think I have to go now. Susie, huh? Yeah. Lay a finger on her and I'll kick your butt. Huh? Just kidding. Well, kinda kidding. Oh, it looks like we're back. Seems like I think I'm just gonna finish chapter 2 and then just gonna have to end the stream right after that. This time I think it was just the router, not the... It wasn't the power def. But... And we still have a little bit of chapter 2 to finish though. Even so, it was so real. I can't get it off my mind. And that voice telling me what to do. A voice unlike Chris's. A terrifying voice. Chris, recently there's been something different about them. Why hasn't anyone else noticed it? I have to figure it out. Why Chris is acting so strange? Why they keep coming to the hospital? To see you. Huh? Chris, how long have you been standing there? Stop! Don't come any closer! Hey, Chris. Let's beat it already. Man, he kept telling me about Noel, like her favorite things, place she liked to go. No idea what the hell that was about. So, how are you two doing? Oh, nothing, Susie. I was just about to go home. Steve. Yeah, I knew about it. I just didn't want to do it, too early. Because, it also gets rid of the rest of the dialogue. I guess she's afraid of me again. Huh. Man, would it be nice if she knew everything that happened was real, huh, Chris? Come on, try to be a little more enthusiastic. Oh, so that depends on how much you press right, how close you are to this wall. And I guess the earlier you start moving, the more you can move. Well, anyways, now that we got Susie back, we gotta ditch her again. And I know the perfect place to ditch her. And yeah, it is an special secret, I guess. Susie, now stay in there. I don't know what you're gonna do in there, but have fun. I I did give her the second tail, right? Oh, please don't tell me I messed it up. Yeah, it's time for shenanigans. Man, I didn't give her the tail. Because I went straight from the hospital to home. So I didn't give her the tail. When was my last save? Why did my... If the... First the power went out, then my router went out. Now both seem fine. If that didn't happen, then I would have remembered to do this. But I have to return to title. At worst, this is before the Spamton fight. Oh, good. Okay, so this is before even doing the glitch. No, I went to the save, but I actually didn't save itself. Because I'm like, oh, you don't have to save yet. Who knew I would have regretted not saving yet? Just gonna go past this. And let's hope that we have no more issues. You know what? I did say I was gonna end after chapter 2 just because I was having issues, but if it doesn't crash or if my power stays on and the router stays on for by the time I reach the credits, like if we have no more issues, I mean, I'll continue through chapter 3. Though, if we have issues, then yeah, I'll call it at the credits. But anyways, we're headed to school. Still have no clue what even caused or why power went out. And then why the router went out after the power went out. Yeah, it's so... It kind of feels intentional, right? That as soon as you do this glitch, the music cuts out. Yeah, Noel's traumatized. We know this already. Well, at least I could now do the entirety of walking rights. because it's more dialogue that I'm pretty sure I missed. Huh? Stop! Don't come any closer. No, it is just two. Okay, but yeah, if you do it earlier, you do stay closer to the wall once you wake up, or once this cutscene ends. Interesting. So the earlier you do the cutscene, the more Chris walks, I guess. But this time, don't forget to give Susie the second tail. Huh. Here, Ross, I don't know why you were gone last time, but Susie, have this second Jevils tail. And then now we go back home. And off to... We'll have hopefully a no power outage, no... I get it. The router went up because the internet's out in hometown. That's why my internet went out. Anyway, Susie, be a good girl and stay here. That felt wrong coming out of my mouth. Sorry. And now before we do the glitch 1/3 time, we're gonna save and in the castle tab. And just to make sure, well, actually no, right now there's not going to be a glowy, because the third one for some reason only appears after you save and quit. Save. I'm gonna save in file 2. Return to title. Yeah, that's what I like thinking too. She's just there. Okay, so now we're gonna go to my system settings, data management, delete save data. Yeah, it's fine to close it. Find my Deltarune save. Now, this one is what we did for not weird route. Or like that I did 2 months ago, basically. This file is where I'm doing the weird route right now, so this is one I actually want to delete. And yep, delete save data. Thing is, I don't know if this is Switch 1 version or Switch 2 version. So let's see. Okay, this is the Switch 1 version. Okay, delete the Switch 1 version. So right now I played on the 2025 demo. And we want to go to chapter 1. So now we're back in chapter 1. Now we prepared a save file that has the knife. So it's just gonna click that. Oh, I only have the wood blade on Chris. Oh well. I think it's been 2 months. Well, actually no, maybe the Undertale was 2 months. Because I did Earthbound and Super Mario 64 between those two. Earthbound, I believe, took me 4 streams, and Super Mario 64 took me 3 streams, so yeah, about 2 months. Well, right now I am using the Jevils toe duplication glitch. Anyways, this guy's the bad guy. Oh wow. I only got the wood blade, but that's fine. Actually, probably should be defending with Chris. Okay. Red Buster, defend. At least to us, he's the bad guy. Or I think so. I don't know. No, not rude. Red. Oh, but rude is cheaper now. I wish I knew the like exact amounts by memory to dictate what is the actual fastest method. I know the speed run uses Red Buster, but that also does like perfect, well not perfect grazing, but very good grazing, unlike me. Oh yeah, I know you could do that, but oh, that was way too early. But like, I want to do the actual weird route because I actually haven't done it. I haven't done weird route in chapter 3 and 4 yet. Like, even on my own time. I know that chapter 3 is mostly the same, but I know that there are changes. Okay, we're getting close to the end here. It's not good to take damage in this attack because it's the grazing one. Man, I cannot get the timing right today. Okay, normally on my practice attempt, this is the last attack that ends up being before I win, so hopefully that's true this time too. Nope, did this slower than usual. No, well, this attack should be the last one then. Yep. Now, if I was smarter when setting up this... If I was smarter while setting up this save file, I would have fought one enemy. So then I would be able to not walk back to Lancer. But oh well. Oh no, he checks the shadow crystals by ID slot, I guess would be the word. You cannot get chapter 3 dialogue, or I guess chapter 4 dialogue in chapter 2. And stuff like that. And you cannot get something that's ready for chapter 5 in chapter 4. The shadow crystals are kind of weird in that aspect. One thing you're gonna notice once I go to chapter 3 is that I'm not gonna have a Spamton. I'm not gonna have the puppet scarf on me. And that's because of a glitch that's gonna happen in chapter 4. If I go right to, he's gonna be like, nah, we should go back, dude. Or NB. No, that's right, we can get that because we don't have Spamton with us. Well, actually, you get that in Weird Route no matter what, right? That's one of the few things I know. Alright, Ross, you revealed that you were doing blackface this entire time. I did not say that. You know, we didn't get a guitar riff in chapter 2, but we're getting a second one today. Or I guess, first one on stream. Play that guitar, Chris. Now, I'm just gonna book it to the credits. Yeah, I think you do just kill him outright. Like, he doesn't talk, he doesn't react. He does still go in a chest, though, if you have full inventory. Just doesn't comment on it. And it makes sense, I mean, you do use the, well, it's assumed that Noah uses the fatal move on him of Snowgrave. And the one unskippable dialogue. Can you defeat the Thorn Ring? Anyways, just gonna book it right into here because whatever you actually do in this save file does not matter for chapter 2 other than getting the knife. Now I'm just saying because Grim mentioned that you can. I know you can get it early, which is what I did, but even if you get it early, Spamton would just, for me, he just said the dialogue when you after you. That I'm messing up my words here. Let me try again. when I did the early Thorn Ring glitch, when I talked to Spamton again, he just gave me the dialogue for after buying. But just gonna continue through here. Yeah, Chris. Do your thing. Oh, when you do the CD bagel glitch, you get more than one. Well, the thing is, I didn't try doing that because you have to grind a lot from either Virokun or Task. Since you cannot sell items before that point. So that's why I didn't try it. But that's good to know. I guess you could also grind in chapter 1. I remember because when I was doing the glitch for the first time, I think I did not have enough money. So I had to redo the first part of chapter 2 again. Because I already wait, why did I... No, I think I just kept making mistakes and thought I couldn't do it or something. I know you can get multiple eggs, so I guess it doesn't do the check when you do it there.
Don't forget, I'm with
it's easier on console. But you do have to follow like specific steps to fully do this bagel glitch. Definitely when you first try it, it's confusing, but once you get it once, you more or less understand it better. Alright, now we're going to continue back to chapter 2. And then I did that knife file on save 2 back in chapter 1. That is important because I need this to be on save 2 as well. Now, there wasn't any glowies last time, but now there should be. Yep. And I have too many weapons again. I keep forgetting to do this because I always do it with Puppet Scarf first for some reason. Okay, so weapons. Get rid of some Mecha Savers. We're gonna be here for a bit. I hate when it... For sometimes it can just take you out of this menu. Slowly down and then 2 A's. But hey, at least I'm going to be loaded for chapter 4. Okay, that's fine. Alright, now let's take the knife. You reached inside and found something alongside a strange piece of glass. Knife was added to your weapons. And just to show that it's by ID rather than amounts, this would have been my 4th shadow crystal if it counted them separately. Now there is something I actually just remembered to do. Actually, this might crash the game, so let me just save first. Oh, I nearly forgot. This is where I cooked. You cook everything in a giant witch's pot? Of course, pottery cooking is very convenient. Here, Chris, Susie, have a cake. That cake just ascended to heaven. A little thick on the frosting. But that was for sharing. Hey, anyone's free to make an interception. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to know what queen crashed my game. Because I don't remember Susie's involved here. Rousey will soon set up that EXE in my room for me upstairs. Do not worry. I have a long spreadsheet of demands ready. Though, even if I have an awesome room, who will be there to force to enjoy it? Wonder how Noelle is doing now. Okay, Susie didn't say anything here. Oh, is the stream lagging? Look, where did that cake go is what I want to know. Okay, now I got everything ready. Let's go to finally finish this chapter. Nothing from the ending cutscene changes, right? I can just skip that. Alright, it's time to wash our hands. Oops. Meant to do this. Was did it a little early though. If you mash buttons, you move Chris a little bit, but it counts any button press, so if you mash all of them, Chris just does a slide to the left. Alright, Chris. Do your funny little walk. There might be a task showing how far you can go. Well, let us get the flour. So that's this bag, and you just... Oops. Susie, you have flour in your nose. I meant to do that. Thought you would stop at to smell the flour, eh? Come on. Now on to the next part. You get the NB slag. So, where the heck is Chris? Oh, Chris, sir, does this sometimes. Well, they should hurry. I'm getting sleepy. You know what they call a sleeping Susie? Huh? What? They would call her a snoozy. Then I guess you'd be a Snorio. Snorio. Snoozy and Snorio. You really like that one, huh? Wasn't it funny? Alright. Where the hell is Chris? Torio? The pie is nearly done. Oh, the sugar. Wait here a moment. Left it in the car. Okay. Chris back from their trip to the holiday mansion and the hospital. Yes, I know they don't do it here, but on the end of chapter 3, but it's funny if you think it's here. She just does what all TV studios do and have the pie prepared ahead of time. She just like had one already in the oven, and as soon as Susie looked away, she just replaced it. Hey Chris, hurry up next time. We're already almost done. So what's next? Oh, the pie. Oh, we already worked right hard, have we not? I can finish it later. Okay. Then guess I'll walk home. Oh, no. There's no need to do that. Oh, actually, Susie, would you like to stay over? Huh? I mean, if it's okay then. Here, look at this. Our couch is used to our couch is used to being used as a bed. It's not perfect, but we could all sleep out here. That sounds good to me. Yeah. Splendid. I'll make sure everything is in order. Yeah, backwards long jumping. You just hear it out from the corner of the street. Yahoo! Just like backwards, just over and over. Just call your parents, will you not? Yeah, of course. So what the hell, a sleepover? Damn, I haven't had one of those in forever. Hey Chris, it's not like someone has to tell you to sit, right? There, shut up for a sec. So now what? I got it. Maybe between the pillows here? There. Knew I'd find the remote in there. You can always find good stuff wedged in the couch. Jeez, it's dusty. When'd you last use this thing? Well, who cares? Let's just watch TV. So what are we gonna marathon tonight? Blood Crushers 3, Hellbusters, Invasion of the Cat Petters. Maybe the IC movies were your speed, huh, Chris? It's been a good day, huh, Chris? You, Rossi, Lancer, everyone. It's just cool hanging out together, right? That's all you know. Don't you think we should try to have them come to our world? Come on, think about how much better it'd be. Rossi could do our homework, Lancer could live under your bed. We could all walk to school together. It'd be perfect, you know? I mean, we'd be unstoppable is what I'm saying. Yeah, that's the attitude. What if Rossi become a teacher's pet, though? Or not if, just feels like a matter of time. Yeah, playing the IC movie would make TV world be completely different, I'd say. Well, whatever, as long as he brings me an apple, too. What apple shampoo? No, I didn't drink any of that. Well, whatever, let's just get back to watching. So the festival's coming up, right? That thing with the town becomes a carnival. Stupid, right? And get 10 of trauma as well. Let's say you had to take someone. Well, or I'll say. What? I was just joking. You don't have to stare at me like a weirdo. Look, let's just go back to watching TV. Now this is what I'm talking about. A giant monster movie special. I always like them better than the giant human movies. Now this is something we can marathon. Are you ready, Chris? For 12 hours of building bashing, car crunching action? Because we are locked in, got it? I better not see you move until your eyes are bloodshot. Let me just get comfortable here and... Yeah, there's definitely a tell as to which ones were Chobi's. There. Honk shoe, honk shoe. Alright. Now, sadly, because I deleted my save file here, you know, so I could do the glitch. Officer? Officer. I can actually skip the chapter 3 intro. Thank goodness. I finally got through. I thought I saw someone prowling around outside, and when I checked our car, the tires looked like they'd be slashed. Officer, if you could please come over. You will? Soon? Thank you. And I don't think those were changed in Weird Route. The chapter 3 intro. They're already asleep. But at least chapter 2 is endings. But the first time we see something actually different in Weird Route is not until the puzzle after board 2, right? Just so like I can just skip dialogue until then. Because I don't, from what I remember, like what, it's been like 9, well, actually it's been almost a year since these chapters were out. I know it's been a year since these chapters were out. I'm just going by that memory of what was and wasn't on a video. I guess I'll BA it instead of holding X. So if I see a new dialogue, I at least can react to it a little bit. Yeah, and then it's just, I guess, busy doing other stuff for the majority of chapter 3. Like, I thought Toya was gonna do something, Undead was gonna do something. But nope, Toya just went to sleep. And then Undead was just taking her time. Hey, just seeing the spears come out from the right as Tori's about to be taken is really a surprise the first time we see that. Man, so it looks like my internet's and my power is staying up, so I think I will continue for today. Though I just hope that next week the power and the router are fine. One thing I will say right now, I guess, I'm thinking I'll have it up for a poll maybe tomorrow. But I'm thinking to maybe have next restream be 2 hours earlier. All 3 stream days. Since I know that most of you are like from the East Coast rather than the West Coast like me, it would be a lot. I don't want to have you guys be up at 10 just to see my reactions, I guess, to chapter 5. Alright, we're gonna continue here. Watch Asgore also be just a plot point in chapter 5. I doubt he's gonna pull that card again, but I doubt Toby's gonna pull that card again. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the BA version of skipping text. Because most dialogue here I'm pretty sure is the same. Okay, yeah, she doesn't seem to say anything different. Alright, Susie. You're all jumbled up. Let's go. Oh man. It is annoying having to do this again. I mean, story-wise, like, it's a good scene, tells you everything you need to know about, like, how Susie's feeling, and oh, that's one of the redeemable items. So, like, every time you chat, you get, like, for every 5 minutes, you get about 2 points. You can use those to have, like, a sound effect play. Yeah, I'm pretty sure dialogue remains the same until I think it's during the puzzles after board 2 when they change. I could just let this go on in the background. I mean, yeah, I know it's in Sword Art, but I think there's also a change in the puzzles, and between the puzzles after board 2. Where, like, you have an option to say that you're not going with Susie or something like that. I know most of them are in chapter 4 where the changes are minor or not. Alright, at least well, this is going to be a lengthy cutscene after this walking. Also, I recently learned that my monitor is like the wrong colors, apparently, and I cannot fix it. Because apparently dark purples appear as blue. Apparently someone mentioned that you can defeat Tenna. I think it was Mega Spamton who said it ever so long ago, but with 3 Jevils Tail, that's already enough to do it. But you guys have Tenna like the right HP threshold. Like, not enough to get to the next, not enough to start the finale, but just enough for a well-timed Root Buster and 2 golden hits work. But yeah, I think I know what's the other thing you won't mention is... Okay, yeah, so... Dialogue's not changed here at all, so just gonna have to fast forward it. So how's your day been? I don't know, I got pretty much nothing here. Hey, at least this scene might become a little more important in chapter 5. Though more than not this one. Yeah, Rossi, just stop venting. We get it, you're not real. Get over it. My goal is weird route and glitches, like just showing off some glitches. Especially 2 that were recently discovered. I'm gonna try those out as well. Look, it's someone that may or may not be important in the next chapter, or in chapter 5. I guess. Yeah, that is when he appears, I guess. Also, I like how Rossi just mentions what 2 characters are in the real world and then just gives up after. So it was like, oh, Lance is a card, Queen's a laptop, and you'll get the rest. He just like stops trying to explain, just like 2 examples, that's enough. I'm reminded of that what is that video of the cat on the weight, and it just says 0. It almost says feather. Almost there. Huh. No, I guess that wouldn't make sense. I was gonna say maybe Chris took it when in the rush, like when they're quote unquote washing their hands, but no, Sham loses it before that point. Oh yeah, I saw that. Oh yeah, we had 2 tenor for a bit. Also, I think it's funny how Rossi says he didn't like agree to having his like this, but technically we did. Well, I guess it's possible that they took it out from Sham's shop beforehand and then like put it somewhere else, and then during the washing the hands scene went and retrieved it. No, that's just me trying to force a theory that I just suddenly thought of. Okay, apparently the Zapper has 2 lines of dialogue. If I read this the first time I played it, I would have had a much better first playthrough. I only talked to the Zapper once. Yeah, I guess it could happen in the night after chapter 1, since that's when you know. Eating the pie could just be a cover-up.
Let's go.
Alright, Tenda. We're doing some fast programs today. Only 11 minutes. Yeah, the aircon sound effect. Must be pronounced this as. Now, there's nothing here, right? It's not until board 2. I think so. So, let's go. I could see that idea of the shadow, the Aram being not the mantle, but rather something possessing or controlling it. Okay, it's important that I get 1,500 points here during board 1. Spare, defend, that's a 5. Okay, let's go down this way. So it's better if we do the quizzes. And luckily I do remember this. Oh, you know. Yeah, I just forgot about the killing thing, huh? It doesn't matter too much. Marvelous mystery board. Hey, my brain just like autopiloted there, honestly. Either way, it's not like there's an all. It just means we're gonna have to do one thing one additional time. But yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna most likely end up doing. No, don't worry, I'm still gonna... This is gonna be about like chapter 3. It just I forgot what to do it there. And we don't need the mail room. Now you want to hear me be pushing route save, but it doesn't count at all for a single try. I don't consider this a glitch, just a funny thing. Because technically I am pushing him. Pushed him from the inside. Oof, 5,000 points from Susie playing weeds. Okay, I can get enough for 1 or 2 root blisters. Ugh! Those are a lot. Here, we're gonna attack you, root buster you, and attack you. And hopefully we get enough by next turn. Okay, yeah, we're getting enough TP. Okay, just need about 4,000 more points. Nope, 6,000 more points. Okay, we're gonna get enough without even grinding. I like fixing past midnight for this one. It's clearly priceless, but I gotta go 32 MSRP. But clearly we haven't seen the riverman because we haven't seen a river. Just a lake. Thanks for the assist, Chris. Actually, are we told if it's a lake or a river? I think I remember Susie calling it a lake. I might be wrong. That's ahead. I didn't know Susie says everything if you kind of duck. Ooh, that'd be interesting. That's an interesting idea of freezing the lake. Like, there is the idea that the... Okay, yeah, we have enough points. Right. Susie, get us over this way. Yeah, there is no light, no magic in the light world at least yet. But there is the idea that the roaring is gonna happen, like, you know, outside. So, like, that could be an interesting way to, like, cross that lake. Because there is some, like, foreshadowing, you could say, like, of getting past to the other side of the lake. Or at least mentioning of the other side of the lake. Alright, I got 2 T ranks yet. Will this be the end of my streak? I don't know, I always struggle with Delnino and Lenino for some dumb reason. Getting the A rank on them. Okay, I think last time I did do Onina. Or I guess Rain. Last time I go for Shine. Okay, just carefully go up and down. So, whose attack do you like just better? What? What the? Don't ask that. Sorry. No, obviously it was mine anyway, right? Pick. Rain, rain, go away. Isn't that how it goes? Extra dextra moon. Okay. Ah, there's one hit. At least you're allowed to get hit for the T rank. And it's extra dextra moon again. Oof. And that's, I think, down to an S. You know this is extreme, right? They said you like your attack once. Don't be partners. You should be happy for me, sweetheart. And yeah. It's nice to finally get my shine on my own, you know, instead of being behind the clouds. Any darter can do a ranged attack, but a moon attack eclipses your heart. Oh, I'm not good with this part for some reason. You really think anyone can do a rain attack? Fine, I get it. I'm just raining on your parade. Goodbye. Who needs a wet bacon like her anyway? No one likes stamping my bides now. Time for the sun to be a star. Okay. Just be careful, and I can still at least get an S rank here. Right. Nice move, huh, Alina? Oh, Nina. Ooh, that could be. Isn't it like the Twisted Sword is one of the few items that Noelle can also equip? Oh no, what have I done? I'm nothing without her beside me. Our oasis of love. I made it into a desert. And yeah, this is the same. Yeah, like love finds its way to the world is such an interesting part of the prophecy. Yep, that became an S. Anyway, it doesn't matter, we just need at least an S rank here and at least 1,500 points extra. I mean, the panels are just interesting in general. Like, it only truly gives us 2 characters directly, like, the exact sprite of them. Being Lancer and Jockington, I believe. No, actually, no, Asgore's is kind of like his sprite. Let's go. Ooh, that could be an interesting idea. Now we need someone that wouldn't resist our control to enter the bunker. Anyways, going for, well, size and get at least. Oops, there goes 4 points. Okay, jump over the fire and grab the pancake as well. Oh, but that was barely a catch. Oh, that was a close one. Almost at a T rank. One more special guest should do it. Then there goes my hopes and dreams. Then I landed on fire. Oh well. Didn't get the fast strats, but oh well. That's fine. Oof. No, I thought that was good to try to. I did so good at the start and then I ruined it. Yeah, shoot. Krista just wanna get rid of, or not wanna, wants us to ignore her sword drop. Man, I saw TTS at the top for battles, and I thought that was gonna also give me a T rank at the bottom. Because I got TTS here too. No. That's fine, we just need S rank. T rank would have been fun. Can we fast forward these credits, Tenna? Round 1 complete. Next, round 2. I think it's funny that they specifically made borders just for those 2 bits. Can't save anywhere here. Give me my stuff RAM. Give me the slightly worse now pink ribbon. How many do I have to do that glitch? I believe I saw that you normally can only get to 13, so I might have to, but since I skipped once, I'm gonna have to probably do the glitch 8 times. This is gonna be after Sword Wrap though. Oh yeah, the Aram was... If you've seen some of my streams here, Aram is the one I struggle with the most as well. Like, especially when I did the game swapping challenge, we spent a whole lot of time on Aram. And then I first tried the knight. And yeah, that was the glitch I was mentioning. That I was trying to say about 14, 13, and 7 and 8 times. I didn't want to say it outright yet. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do that glitch 8 times for max stats. I think it is 8. But yeah, let's go kill some monsters. Alright. Now, the thing is, I always forget where they all are. Okay. You're barely in the trees. Alright. Technically, this would be another if Shepherd 3 had a. Oh no, I'm missing some. I don't know where they are. Technically, if there was a way to access the crack in Chapter 3, this would be an area that helped you get to more Jevils tales, since Ralph and Susie are not with you. No, I'm missing one. Is it up here? No. Wait, it's over here. It's the fish, isn't it? I always gonna forget the fish. Alright. Over this way. There goes the cacti. And I'm going to keep one alive so that the music stays for a little longer. Alright. Now over here. Ooh. And there goes you. And this time I know I did not miss. Ooh. I was looking at chat. What top half? Oops. I was looking away. Alright, now we got the ice key. The angle on the top and what? Oh, you mean like these, right? I guess they would lead somewhere, technically. Wait, before I go here, we gotta get our free saber 10. And I can... Actually, I can exchange some plates here. Exchange. Just to be safe, we're gonna exchange an extra 250, but I'm gonna buy some better weapons. The axe, and we can keep the ragger actually. I have more than enough points actually. So here, actually no. There's another glitch I want to do right now. Okay. I believe the positioning was... It's... Nope. When I first did this glitch, I actually did it in first try. So I don't really have that much of an idea of the timing. Yeah. I was doing it at the wrong spot, I know that for sure. Hey! Something you rarely get to see. That's why I saved here. So it's around... You want to be where you still touch like the. I believe this is about the positioning. Ah, I missed it. Thing is, you have to do this 8 times for max stats. So, well, 7 times, but I did it an eighth because I accidentally spared the first 2 shadow guys. But if you do this, you can grind for stats. Okay, now let's get in. Okay. It's not the S rank room, it's the C rank. Okay. Okay, this should be it. No, why did you look up, Chris? Yeah, 2 boosts possible for attack and magic. But you get one of them naturally by just fighting. From what I've read, you get 13 like battles normally that you could gain stats from. And it's every 10 battles you gain 1 attack power and magic. I'll try this a few times. I got it once. Okay. I'm pressing the A button, please, game. Okay, back in. I'll give this 2 more attempts and then I'll try again after board 2. But after board 2 is the last time you can do this glitch. If I remember correctly, it is. And it's frame, not pixel. Pixels perfect glitches are the ones I'm better at. Okay, because you want to do is you also want to go diagonally, like it's weird. You want to go like this diagonally, but sometimes Chris will automatically look upwards when you try doing that, like that. You want to talk to this zapper or this zapper at the same time you touch the water cooler. Why are you facing up, Chris? Chris, please stop facing up and face to the right or left. Okay, this will be the last. But true, the alignment is. Let's see if I can. Okay, I remember you sent it that video. Remember? Let's see. It should be in glitch stuff. Okay, so positioning is okay, so I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna get right up to this zapper. Hold left. Okay. Too early. Because you do have to do it while walking. But yeah, it is just. And it's as soon as Chris's hair is touching the water part of the water cooler section that I have to press up and then immediately A. Like once their head is no longer touching that section, that should be when I should do it. Problem is getting the timing right. There's a reason why I don't really like frame perfect glitches. I mean, they're cool and all, but, you know. Something about frame perfect, you know? Okay. Got it. So, you may not notice what actually is going on right now. But I do want to be a little careful. Right now, Chris is actually walking around. Well, not right now because I'm not pressing anybody, but Chris can actually walk around in the field while I'm in this battle. Let's hope that doesn't break anything. But yeah, as I accidentally showed off there, Chris is still able to move around. So I don't wanna... What I want to do is just make sure that Chris doesn't accidentally walk out of the room. Which is why also I'm not pressing down too much. I should probably be holding up for that. Oh, but then I might talk to the zappers. Man, it's just a weird situation. As long as I don't accidentally walk out yet. Okay. Next turn. Okay, as long as I stick to the right here, Chris should be fine. Alright. So what I want to do now... With that, I exited before the battle finishes. And first off, this makes it so Vapor Buster is actually playing in the overworld, which is cool in itself. And okay, good, it worked. So, and now Water Cooler has respawned. I'm gonna save on a second thought just in case. But now, we can redo this water cooler fight as many times as we want so we can get infinite stats. Huh, twice in a row. So I want to do this 8 times. And technically it's gonna get a little faster after a few attempts because our attack and magic will go up. Well, the heart moved a little weird there while getting to the middle. Do you see that? But yeah, this is basically the glitch in entirety. I mean, I could at least save in between them so it doesn't have to be completely flame perfect. Well, I mean, it still has to be completely flame perfect, but I don't have to be 8 in a row. Okay, as soon as this completes, exit. Okay, I'm gonna save again. I'm only gonna do it 2 more times right now and then 2 more times after board 2. Okay, maybe it's not frame perfect. I might have pressed A too fast now and think about it for that one. Maybe. We'll see after this battle's finished if I'm not able to escape during it. We'll see. Rule Buster, please. Thank you. Anyway, I just realized I did not upgrade. Well, actually with the 2 tails, it might be faster with. We have 40 TP Brood Busters, then stronger attack. Yeah, that's what I just realized. Nope. I did not do the glitch right. Well, I pressed A too fast. But yeah, I realized oh no, I did equip the Saber Chen. And yeah, I didn't equip the Flex Scarf because it actually does less attack than the Ragger 2. Yeah, losing 4 magic for 1 attack isn't the best. Okay, so we did it twice. Hopefully I can do it twice more. Nope, messed it. Maybe it is frame perfect and I just got lucky. Three Tails is definitely, well, honestly, it gets, once you get to chapter 4, it doesn't get as good because now you get the power band and the magic band. But I like having the knives too because it just completes the set, you know? Plus, knife isn't completely horrible. Like, especially if you're gonna be spamming Root Busters like this. It has its perks. Okay. Okay, why not wait this until the battle actually starts? Okay, that should be fine. Okay, and I want to stick to the left or the right one instead of under or over. I realized. Okay, and then next turn I'll be able to use a Root Buster. And I keep getting hit because I'm not good at this attack. Okay, next turn is gonna be it. Just be careful around this. Over and under. And yeah, this should be it. Yep. Wait. Why did I press A there? Darn my muscle memory. That was just my muscle memory screwing me over. I think it's just the same one wanting a rematch. Okay. You know, here's the thing. If I was both patient and didn't you know, have my muscles memory take over. This would have been the last fight. But I messed up twice in ways that I shouldn't have messed up, and so now I'm paying the price. Okay. Root Buster. Attack. Almost there. Alright. And now do not press A. Okay, one more to go. One more to go. Well, for this set. Last one to go. Okay, no way this is frame perfect. I think defend Root Buster is actually faster than regular attacking. No, not double defend. Who has the rare attack power right now? Relcy with the Rider 2? Or it's gotta be Chris with the Saber 10. No, that was 1 RTC2 plus 128. That's less than 300, so yeah. I should probably be defending a little more often with whoever's weak. I got jump scared by that dialogue. Okay, wait for it. And if you're still there, let's go. Wait, what do you mean by normal music? Oh, when I loaded my save? So yeah, that was a 4 successful one, so I'll do 4 more after board 2. Alright. This is the shilling with the eyes open theme. And actually, just in case, no, I don't. Well, depends on what I do with Crash or Softbox, so I'll save. No, Tina had to cut out the music. He doesn't like Vapor Buster. Oh wait, both were playing? I actually only heard Vapor Buster. And now for the most powerful item in the game. So, let me first edit mapping. I'm gonna change the Y button into the ZR button for my ZL button. So now if I press Y, it's gonna activate this. So I wanna face up, use the camera, hold left, press B and A at the same time, and then Y right after. This is gonna take me a few tries. There we go. And now you just have to use this, and now I can move all the cameras open. So I want to go, it's here. There we go. I want to press left and immediately press right. Nope, didn't work. That last part is definitely the hardest part of this glitch. But if I'm able to cancel the camera as we're changing screens and then press right immediately, we can bug the screen a little bit. Yep. Come on. Almost there. Come on. I mean, it'd be cool if you find a glitch. Okay, we want to get... Okay, there we go. There we go. Now, I showed enough stream and short about this, but I believe down is the only safe option. Please don't crash, please don't crash. Please don't crash, please don't crash. Please buy this boy, he's aching me, lose my marbles. But anyway, that's not what this glitch is used for. Instead, now if I go, I believe it's up here, align with this tree, and then time my A press. First try. I'm gonna first buy this room just because I can. And then we can just go through walls. And then, if we just go here, first we disappear and then we're done. Hey, hey, I did fail a bit, but I got the next part easily. Hey, another music glitch of this song shouldn't be here. Are you ready to rock hard? Plays the rap theme. Now the next glitch is a bit iffy. This can crash the game for sure. It has crashed the game on me for me a few times. You know what? Sure. I will get a Z rank. Just need to... As soon as Chris picks up their guitar, I can do this. So, like my epic plane of raise up your bat without even pressing any controls. This is actually the easiest way to get a Z rank. Just be careful that you don't crash your game in the process. Oh yeah, we got 3 solos too. So, was it the first? Was this, was it after the first Lost Girl or the second Lost Girl segment? Or... Yeah, I think you were the one that originally told me about this glitch, right? Or Kip. I believe this is the second solo right now that's playing. Okay, yeah, and this is the third solo. So I want to go back into it, or at least get my controls back in, and then get ready to press A sometime during the Lost Girl segment. I do think we do want it to play at least once. Okay, I'm gonna do it after this one. Yep, got it right. Look at that score. Bet none of you can beat my high score of 0. We barely passed. So let's see our scores, everybody. Battles, unknown rank. How did I get 200 points? When did I get 200 points? Does that count the water cooler? Like, did I get 200 points during board 2? I might have just forgotten that I got 200 points, but isn't 200 points what you get from the water cooler? I might be crazy. I mean, I am, but... Yeah, they're just like standing there with the guitar in their hands but not actually doing anything. And then the song also just randomly plays 3 solos when it should just do 1. Yeah, you know, I got points from the Praetor. I'm saying, does this count the water cooler points in board 2? Because that's actually interesting. Interesting fact that I didn't know. I think we could save over save 1. Well, I said I was going to continue after. That's right, Z rank. Well, that's right, Z rank. Hey, you know what? Let's just be glad that I saved over save 1 instead of save 2 right here. But yeah, I'm gonna have to reset. I think I'm just gonna... We're getting close to ending stream time anyway, so... I think I'll just redo this off screen and then also do the rest of the water cooler fights and then start off right before doing the sword game next time, which is going to be actually this Friday instead of next Wednesday. But yeah, that's going to be it today, and then so yeah, and as I said, next Friday, instead of being some other game, it's going to continue this from today. And I actually don't know if we're gonna... how far we're actually gonna go into the chapters. We might finish chapter 4 on Friday, but if not, I think I could do a Saturday stream just to finish off chapter 4. Because chapter 4 is gonna have a lot of dialogue that I won't be skipping. But then a lot of dialogue that I will. We'll see when that comes up though. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this slightly scuffed semi-casual playthrough of the weird route with some glitches thrown in there as always. And perhaps We can hide some more oddities while testing. So, I'll see you then.